The ancient Greek philosophers speak of human beings being fired into life with a madness that comes from the gods. And that fire burns at the heart of life and is behind all of life, behind things like love and hate and creativity and joy and even sadness. Some of those giants in our Christian tradition have that same understanding, that at the heart of life is this unquenchable fire of longing and yearning and restlessness. I think of a giant like Augustine, who famously said, "Our hearts are restless until they rest in God." Or even Scripture has that same understanding. In verse 3 of Psalm 50 in today's daily office, there's the verse where the psalmist is singing about God coming as a consuming fire. And in that understanding that at the heart of life is this kind of unquenchable fire that burns, we're given a holy invitation to pause and pray. Because we all know that there's all sorts of things that vie for our attention, and promise that if we consume them, they will help to quench that fire and that longing and that restlessness. And I have a go-to list of things that I turn to and consume to try to quench that fire in my life. But today we're given a holy invitation and pause and pray and really sit in front of that fire that burns at the heart of our lives, that fire of longing and yearning and restlessness, and maybe ponder how it's driven us deeper into some really beautiful and holy things. Things like love and relationship, parenthood and partnership, holy friendships. Or how it maybe has driven us deep into things like service and sacrifice and commitment in our lives. And to give thanks to God, because despite our best efforts to try to quench that fire from time to time, to try to smother it with various things we look for and try to consume, ultimately nothing that we consume can quench that fire. Because it's a divine fire of love and light and grace and peace that burns eternally and longs to eternally consume each and every one of us. God's peace and blessings to you all.